We've spoken so much about the Jewish woman of valor. We've spoken so much about the Jewish woman of valor. How she toils and wakes up early. She buys and she sells. She speaks wisely and knows how to be there for her family. But when will she finally get to reap the fruits of her labor? Today, we're going to talk about Nahat, or as our grandmothers and great-grandmothers used to say, what am I asking for? Just to see some nachas. Towards the end of the Eshet Chayil hymn, King Solomon finally says, Kamu baneha vayashruha, ba'ala vayahalala. Her children rise and acclaim her husband, and he praises her. There's a beautiful explanation on this verse, why her children don't even need to say a word. It's enough that they rise, and their mother's hard work and investment in their education speaks for itself. They are seen as a shining example of good chinuch, and that in itself is praise for their mother who raised them. In life, we all have a need to reap the fruits of our hard work. Any area that we invest ourselves in, we desire to see results, whether at work, with our friends, our community, or our spouse. And it goes without saying that every mother dreams of the nachas she will have from her children one day. But why one day? Why can't we reap the sweet fruit of our labor right now? The wise King David also said in Tehillim, those who sow with tears will reap with joy. And the question arises, why sow with tears? Perhaps we can sow with joy as well. The thing is that when we plant a seed, we realize that it's only the beginning of a long process. At first, it may even seem that all is lost. The seed rots in the ground, and only once it has degenerated can it begin to grow roots. Even when that tiny shoot peeks out of the earth, it still requires lots of effort and care on our part. It needs to be watered, the weeds around it need to be removed, and so on and so forth. It's no wonder then that when we sow, we're not yet joyful. We may even sigh, realizing what is ahead of us. But here King David wants to encourage us. Don't worry, in the end it will all be worth it. Even during those moments when it may seem that raising kids is the most difficult and impossible task in the world, and there are such moments, believe me, remember, her children rise and acclaim her. At the end will come the sweet fruits. You will see Nahat from your family. You will reap the fruits of your labor. I have a suggestion. Let's not cause our own parents to wait too long. They've raised us, sometimes with tears too. How about we don't make them wait any longer? Let's give them that Nahat that they are dreaming of now, today. Stay with us as next week we'll continue to discover the Jewish woman of valor within us.
Moment of wisdom, some brief and life-changing moments.